Just give me a quick moment. I'm starting pretty soon. OBS. Let's get that copyright-free music going. All right. And I'll start when 1 p.m. hits. I just wanted to set things up. Okay. Hold on. And okay. All right, it's time to start. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to my stream today. And happy Valentine's Day. I know it's the holiday and all that. So, I figured I could start off with a cute little holiday chibi. Hold on. I'll just go ahead and go to the art page. Here we are. So, as you can see, I got my little chibi up here. Alright. Right here. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get to working on that. And then I will probably get to the mushroom piece. Admittedly, I'm sort of hitting a hard point with that, but I did come up with a short list of things I could work on if we ever get to that. Just getting kind of tired of working on it, so anyways, let's just... Sorry, gonna take a quick sip. Alright. Let's see. Just gonna... This scalp has been bothering me for a little bit, so let's just maybe tighten that up a bit. Push this in maybe? Yeah. Making minor adjustments. So now time to come up with the sketch, or work on the sketch further, I guess. That was the wrong layer. And I want to make this cheek look a little squished for the cuteness and all that. So, just gonna get the face outlined. Of course, we gotta get the little eye. So, let's see. Got his little hand right here. Alright. And hit the desk, as per tradition. Alright. Alright. Now let's get this little eye. Let's see. I don't normally draw the eyes shut just because I don't think it's as cute as when the eyes are open, but I should probably do that more. Let's see. Get these two. Let's line this a little bit. Trying to keep these lines a bit thin just so I can be a little more precise in the final line art. This eyebrow should be a bit perked up. Let's see. This one's angled in a touch. Okay. Hey, Dami. Or Dammy. Thanks for coming. Glad to see you here. I'm just working on my chibi right now. How's your day been? Mine's been okay or so far. Just mostly having trouble waking up. As is normal for me, because I am not very much of a early bird. So I'm just drawing on these little blushy marks. Let's get this cravat drawn in. And do this real quick. Alright. Not bad. Yeah, I remember you mentioning the comic pages. I hope those go well. And did you go out someplace for your nails, or did you do them at home? Because I know that my mom likes to go out for that and for nails a lot. Though I don't personally do that. And I am a bit more alert right now that things are getting into motion. Alright. Let's see how this looks. It's okay. Maybe flipping this up a bit. Sorry, I just kinda... Oh. I see. I mean, that's fair, too. There's a lot of places I don't necessarily live that close to, because I'm further out into the countryside. So, you know, I get that. Just gonna draw those smooshy bit. And the hands are supposed to be kind of simplified. Let's see. Yeah. It's not a ton of places near me. At least my job isn't that far away. So I don't have to worry about driving too far for that. I'm just gonna mark out the eye shine because I tend to do that. Do the little heart highlight so it be in theme. Okay. And the little other hand. So I'm just gonna get this little bit. I'm drawing him in just this little purple shirt today. I didn't feel like dealing with a bunch of details. Oops, not getting the best line right here. That's one of his arms. Then we get this little divot for the heart right here. Yeah. Oh, and thanks. It's been a little bit since I've done a chibi. Probably not that long, but you know, just been a while. Been spending most of my time on that mushroom character. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit for myself because it's getting a bit distracting for me. Hope you don't mind. I haven't quite yet figured out how to separate the music from the desktop audio. I probably have to download it or something. Download the music or whatever. But yeah, I can probably just check that out later. Okay, let's get a thicker pen for the heart. Oops. Yeah. I'm just not the best with focusing on a ton of different things, so I kind of prefer my music to be a little bit softer. Just the mix of streaming and everything. Okay. Get the hand a bit more of a hand shape. Gonna get that heart down. Oops. Yeah, that's fair. I'm still getting used to it, but I think you personally have a pretty good handle of streaming. But yeah, it's a skill that needs to be built up, I think. Alright. Let's just probably not acknowledge as much of the hair, but oh well. Yeah. Still pretty fresh myself, so. Yeah, I'm trying to do some practice with speech and being able to talk on stream as well. Like, I've been doing some exercises, though I haven't been great about doing them lately. Doing some, probably practice my enunciation and just exercising my larynx because I don't talk much in the real world. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm just gonna get this drawn out. Let's do a little scalp. Scalp is for you. Oh, I see. I'm sure it's not that bad IRL. It definitely helps with your performance on making stuff online, I guess. Sorry, just being kind of awkward right now. Just hold on. Yeah. Right. Just get this little bangs. try to draw his hair right correctly. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I normally draw his bangs in a certain way. So, usually with this little swoop coming in and this other swoop coming out. Now, you gotta get his little hair tassels drawn in. He's got a lot of hair. That's how I normally like my characters to look. So, his other little hair swoop. And let's get this bit. His hair is flowing out. Then we can back up a bit. Let's move the gesture key. Seems like it's coming along all right. Just get this little bit in. Oh, thank you. Yeah. All right. So let's flip it. Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to focus right now. Okay. Okay, I think I can move on to the final sketch. I'd try to use the pencil that's more similar to how I draw. Actually, maybe I can just do the line art. So I can use the G pen. Take a sip. Just gonna refill my cup for a moment. Yeah, I drank my coffee limit already, so just gotta drink some pop right now. All right. So let's turn this black. Right. Maybe make the lines here a bit thicker. That should be okay. Let's start with the hair. That's maybe a little too thin right there. Just try to... It's been a while since I've done line art, now that I think about it. I've mostly been doing that paintings. But, okay, don't worry about it. I am getting back to the pages I want to update today. Oh, that's fine. I don't think you can sub to me yet, since I'm not affiliate yet. Yeah, I have to reach that before anyone can sub and all that. So it's probably going to be a little while before I can reach that. Yeah, I need a... Alright, I appreciate it. But yeah, I need to hit like 50 subscribers and then get like 3 concurrent viewers before I can reach that point. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. At least you don't have to worry about it now. Right. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't take too long, but I guess I don't really expect much at the earliest point of my streaming career, since I still need to build up different skills. And also just add more setup to my stream. Just like make my file look nice and give people links and set up actual rules. Because I still haven't done that yet. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's why I'm doing my little speaking exercises. I'm also trying to get back into studying some art history so I can have more to talk about with other people, because I'm not very good at holding conversations or bringing much to that. So, you know, I do have an interest in art history, especially with the Romantic period and Art Nouveau and whatnot. So, yeah. Hold on. All right. Should probably do a little squished face. Hold on, I'm gonna flip the canvas so I can know where my pen is going. That's interesting. Yeah, ancient Greek art is pretty cool and all that. I also took like a couple of semesters of art history before the pandemic hit everything, but I actually still have my textbook from that class, though I haven't read it too much. I think it doesn't go into too much detail of the exact art movements that I personally like, but I also have like a lot of additional art books, and especially Art Nouveau stuff that I collected over the years. Like I got a book on Alphonse Mucha and Gustave Klimt. I also have some impressionist artist, like I have Monet, I mean. I also got an art book with the Tiffany company. Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to yap about my collection too much, but I just have a bit of an addiction to art books. Also, recently I got a really nice art book about Gustave Doré. I think I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He's a romantic artist who created a lot of different, like over 10,000 prints over his lifetime. I mean, of course he had some help in making the actual prints, but he was the one who designed them. And there's a lot of really cool art in there. I know I've heard about some of his work before, though I didn't actually know about him specifically. Yeah, like, definitely a lot of art. Obviously I can't show it because I don't have a hand cam stream on, but he's done illustrations for like art. Dante's Inferno. He's also done a lot of fairy tales. He's not just a lot of classical literature. I forgot. Oops. Already. Oh yeah, and I also have a few art books for other Art Nouveau illustrators like Edmond Dulac, who did a lot of really nice watercolor art, along with Arthur Rackham, who's also a watercolorist, who's also really well known. I think I prefer Edmond Dulac though, but yeah, they're kind of in a similar boat. There's Kate Nielsen as well. He was also a famous illustrator, but he also did a little bit of concept art for early Disney movies. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that. Yeah, watercolor's really nice. I don't normally go for it specifically, but usually I see a lot of really nice watercolor art. I've actually been meaning to get back into colored acrylic ink, but I think I'll wait until I get back into, or not back, but get into hand cam streams a bit more. I know some. I wouldn't say my knowledge is necessarily that deep, but I just have a specific interest in that time period. And I'm glad that you enjoy hearing about it. Sorry, voice crack. But as I said before, I want to get more into the Romantic period in general. Art Nouveau is a bit later. It's more so at the turn of the century, before World War I happened. But yeah, the First World War kind of killed a lot of people's motivation with the art styles. So it lasted maybe about like 20 years, maybe a bit longer if you could include some older pieces. Yeah, it's kind of caused a big turning point with a lot of art styles. People weren't so enthusiastic, and also a lot of basic resources kind of became too expensive for a lot of people. So, of course, at least we got some Art Deco afterwards in the 1920s, I believe. Yeah. I haven't looked too much into Art Deco though I like how it looks. That might have been bigger in the US than Europe, so. But of course I'm not sure, because sorry, just gonna try and focus a little bit. Get this line. I've been thinking about doing some YouTube videos that might talk about stuff like that, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do so far, just because I'm kind of still trying to set up some things for my streaming, especially getting on with my VTube model, because I want to get that done hopefully by this year, considering it's already been like ages since I started it. Just been very on and off with that. Just hold on. Shoot. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm planning on a live 2D model. I haven't downloaded the program quite yet, but I still have the model in the works. I'm not sure if you've seen it. Sorry, that's a warm-up doodle. I can show you real quick. Just kind of click through. I don't know if I dumped the model in here or not. All right. Hopefully it loads. It's a pretty big file. But yeah, this is what I got so far. I still need to work on the clothes further and figure out how I'm gonna do these fish, because I'm struggling to shade those. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, I know that Live 2D is pretty complicated. I've been trying to choose between different programs for years, but I think Live 2D is what I'm going to settle with. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I think originally I was going to make his face look a little more mature, but I decided to make it a little cuter because I actually had a plan, a different original plan earlier, but it wasn't turning out because I think the proportions were kind of off in general. I can also show you that. But hold on. Yeah, this was the original plan, but I didn't like how it looked. Oh, thank you. But yeah. Yeah, I just... Thank you. But yeah, I wasn't just satisfied with that. I did just, like, copy and paste the fish from the first one to the second one, though. Because I was just lazy at that point. I still need to draw his hat. I actually haven't done anything with the hat yet. But I was probably planning on going to the Live 2D Discord and asking for a little bit of advice because I have no idea how to handle the big hat. Yeah. I mean, it could fit his form a little bit better, but I'm okay with settling with this because the fish are cute. Yeah, so just gotta continue working on this a bit. Oh yeah, and also need to deal with this hair because I'm not sure what I'm doing with it, with the middle hair specifically, because I don't think I covered enough of his head, but I'll deal with that later. So yeah, thank you. I'm also considering just doing a quick PNG model that's more similar to the main design. Not that I plan on retiring the current one, but just so I can switch between them if I want to feel like, if I want to feel a little more serious. Oops. Yeah, serious. But yeah. Anyways, getting on with the V-Day work. Yeah. Thanks. I just got a happy expression for this dude. And I have this tired expression as well. Yeah, I have like 4 different expressions and 4 more that's just the hat off. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Oops. Yeah. Unfortunately, it also changes some of or what's going on with Clip Studio. It's not a big deal, but just changed to the magic wand right then. Anyway, let's get this going. I'm just using VOD Tube Mini or VO Mini, or sorry, I can't seem to pronounce the name of the program, but yeah, there's a program that you can download for free called VOD Tube Mini, and you can basically just put in a couple of PNGs, so they have to be a certain size when you put them in. There's a couple of tutorials for that. Yeah, you can just... It's possible to donate money to them, but yeah, I think you can get off to Itaco. If you're interested, I can like download you, or not download, but send you a link and maybe a couple of tutorials if you're interested. It's not really that difficult. It's just save some PNGs and then just put them in. I know that a lot of the videos about how to make a PNG model tend to show mention this. Sorry, mention this program, but may do one for fun one day. Yeah, that's fair. And if maybe if on occasion the computer might be struggling with difficulties, or you just want to do it for the sake of a PNG model that might do well. Sorry, I'm suddenly struggling to speak a bit. I think you can do a basic model through Discord chat, but I'm not sure about how that works specifically. I think that's more for if you do collabs with other people. But I'm thinking of just making a basic one for that. Probably just use what I have here. You can only put in 2 modes, but it's not a big deal. Now let's see. Don't mind me, just getting very distracted. Alright, eyebrows. Yeah, I'm okay if I don't get to the mushroom guy today, because I'm just kind of struggling at this point. Yeah, I'm reaching the point where I just want to be done with the image, but I know there still needs to be some work done on it. But yeah, I also need to move on too, just for move my butt. Move my ghostly behind, as some would say. Alright. And just through the little ear. Alright. Okay, so just gonna go into focus mode a bit. Thank God for brush stabilization. This would take centuries if it weren't for that. No, that's okay. I appreciate that you're here chatting with me. Honestly, I was pretty distracted last Tuesday too, so yeah, I think it was just part of streaming. So, probably just try to focus on getting this line art done real quick though. It doesn't need to be perfect, it's just kind of a drawing to holiday drawing. Let's see. All right. Up my chest a bit. All right, let's get a. I'm gonna draw this heart on a separate layer because I don't have the balls to do the. I don't have the balls to mess with the current layer, the first layer. Alright, that was significantly faster than I thought it would be. Usually it takes me ages to do the big shapes like this. Of course, I'm not being that particular with it, so that's probably why. Alright. See, back to the first layer, and I'll put this little tail in there. I'm never entirely sure if I should talk in character or not. It's probably okay with not talking in character, but this character is like specifically designed to be my persona though. It's the thing. I tend to talk about them, and I tend to talk about them in third person just because I feel a little awkward speaking in. I guess I feel a little awkward playing in character. Let's see. Delete. And delete. No, wrong one. Okay. And delete. Okay. Thank God for the back button. I don't have jokes. Playing a much being. Yeah, that's I get that. Sometimes you just want to refer to your real life event, your real life. Honestly, if I was truly playing character, probably my Varia would probably be asking what anything that's vaguely modern would be like. Because he's supposed to be from a more like yield and time period. At least potentially in another world too. But just kind of a fantasy ghost artist guy. Yeah. Also, I kind of feel like it'd be easier to do that with, like, in a game or something. It'd be easier to RP with that. I think when just my drawing program is open, it's like kind of hard to do that. Yeah. Probably asking, what's a computer? What's a mouse? How do I plug this thing in? What, am I supposed to turn it off? How do I turn it off? Yeah. I used to do RP, but just not so much anymore. I did some RP on Final Fantasy 2, but just struggling to find or stick with people. Because I'm just not that sociable. Actually, the reason why I chose to name my character Varia is just because I was used to being referred to by my Final Fantasy character's name, which is Viridia, which, funnily enough, was like vaguely based on the word Viridian, so kind of went full circle in that case. Okay, I'm just gonna get undo. Oops, back when I was like a little kid, like maybe around 5th or 6th grade, I used to use MS Paint, and it took me like ages to figure out how to use the undo, or what the undo button was, because I just didn't know. So I'd like accidentally fill in my line art and just had to redo the entire painting. I see. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely was annoyed. I also just wasn't very bright as a kid. Oh yeah, wow. Yep. Yeah, it'd be kind of tough. Though you could argue that's just simulating traditional art, in a way. I don't know if I did the same thing or not, because my dad, I think he may or may not have did the less than legal version of Photoshop, put down the less than legal version of Photoshop on my computer. But I was a kid, so I didn't really care. Honestly, as an adult, honestly, as an adult, I didn't really care that much either. But I don't know, I needed to fly around for that. Oh yeah, because... Sorry. Oh yeah, because I realized I need to whisper about illegal activities. Psst, hey. Have you ever heard of the pirated movies. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can definitely tell I'm not used to entertainment. Maybe. Yeah. Have you ever considered free downloads? I hope I don't get in trouble. But yeah, at some point I lost the Photoshop, so I decided to just finally move on to a better program, aka CSP. And it's been sunshine and flowers since then. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Okay, so normally for lined pieces, I try to add more volume to the line art, but not usually for chibis, so. Yay, we're done. Woohoo. I see. I think for a while I actually used GIMP before I had Photoshop. But admittedly, Photoshop is more pleasant than GIMP. It didn't have the little firefly brush, though. Did you know that Kids Bop used to have a social media site? It's actually kind of where I started doing all my... Because I kind of going back down on memory lane right now. And that's where I used to upload a bunch of my MS Paint and GIMP drawings. Yeah, and you could like post like maybe like 3-minute videos on there, and people would have their like series that featured their Sonic OCs. And as a kid, I never actually played the Sonic games, but I saw that everyone else was doing their Sonic OCs, so I actually just made my own without ever knowing anything about the canon. So, yeah, I was a fake Sonic fan back in the day. Because I wanted to be like the cool kids. Oops. I'm just going to add some hair back here. Okay. I need to rename this layer. I'm not one of those people who don't name my layers. Oh well. Yeah, I was too broke to buy any video games, so I just spent all my time on Kids Bop. But yeah, that's... Sorry, I just got distracted. Sorry, I'm just a little off focus. But yeah, that was... Yeah, it's kind of funny that your friend did the same. I also used to have a series that was just like about evil bubblegum bubbles floating around and kidnapping people. Because I was a little bit of a weird kid. And I thought that was engaging storytelling. Okay. I kind of wish that I still had all the files, but yeah, all that stuff is just gone now. I mean, it's kind of dumb, but you know, sometimes you want to look at your old stuff as a grown adult. I also had a series about magical cats, because I really liked cats as a little kid. I think that's more when I was a little bit later on, because I did like try to make a comic about them. About the magical cats, or the looking back at my old art. 'Cause yeah, I kind of wish I still had my old comics. I see. Right. Yeah, making cat comics. And then, actually the comic was about the cat characters, but I drew them as cat people instead of just little cats, I think. Yeah, I guess maybe not that abnormal for the cat for that. I was mostly just referring to the weird bubble web show. But yeah, probably, I guess maybe not that abnormal for a little kid. It's pretty normal. I was making very angsty things as a kid. Oh, I see. Yeah, I did angsty stuff as a kid too. But I think that's a little bit later, when I was maybe around, yeah, just a little bit older, maybe around 12 or 14. I mean, there might have been a little bit of angst with the characters back then, but just not as much as then, because I was still like very little. I see. Yeah. I mean, that's usually around that age is a pretty fun time for making OCs. I was actually on the Flipnote Hatina site back as a kid, and I saw a lot of other kids doing some pretty edgy stuff on there. So probably not that abnormal. Yep, definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. Honestly, I think I just generally liked making stuff as a kid. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think they were quite as much of an outlet for myself. Maybe. Oh, I think a lot of other people, it is for a lot of others, so. Sorry, I'm just kind of focusing. Oops. What am I doing with my... Okay. I'm probably not going to have the little eyeshadow for this piece, just because the details can get crazy on the little chibis, so maybe tone it down slightly. Right. Just the eyeshadows and blushy. Yeah, that's true. I think I remember hearing you talk about Dracarys in the past. So, yes, yeah, I think some of my characters might have carried over too. Oh, I'm glad to hear I pronounced it right. I was a little bit worried I was going to do it wrong, but it's like, oh, I sure hope I got the name right. Yeah, I know you like to mention him. I don't know if you ever seen my one character. Yeah, so yeah, he is. I remember it. I know I've seen him around. I think I considered drawing him back during art fight, though I went with Tsune or Tsune instead. I don't know if I'm getting his name right. I also have a character that I carried over from high school. I don't know if he saw him, but like my character Chrysaeum, he's got the really, really long hair. But he's the one with the blue coat and the long hair. I don't necessarily draw him a ton, but maybe you've seen him. He used to have a different name back then, because though he is kind of a he's definitely altered from back then. All right, yeah, that's fair. Sorry, excuse me. You might have an easier time looking through my Kara than Blue Sky. He's also got that Naga form that I keep forgetting to draw. Actually was the subject for that last finished piece I did, the one that I named Entanglement with the Thorns. Because he turns it that just has the butt. Yeah. He normally wears clothes. And his hair is normally blonde, but when he's in his Naga form, he actually has silver hair. And honestly, I just haven't been good about doing Monster Boys for a while. I used to do a lot more Monster Boys, but drawing skills are hard. Yeah, gotta love silver hair. I think there was a point when, like, most of my characters had white or silver hair. I think it's been a little bit since then, though. Just gonna go back to the eye layer. Wait. Oh, never mind. Shoop. Okay, sorry, I'm just kind of doing this real quick. And I'm probably not gonna bother with the pale because it tends to overflow when it comes to this kind of shape. Yeah, silver hair. Sweet silver hair. Yeah, sorry, just kind of stopping and just checking out my work. Get this. Shoot. Alright. And almost forgot the tail. So gotta do that. I'll do this. Make the earlier section a bit wider. Okay. I'm two. I now have silver hair. Taro and my friends will see Anatore. I see. Thank you. And yeah, I think I saw a few of your silver hair dudes. Just kind of they looked really nice. And also, this is actually the blush and the hair. Over here is actually the blush and the eyeshadow. Because I know his face has some details on it. A lot of details. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming on when the face is all squished down like this. Anyways. Okay, so I'm just gonna get back to work. Okay. Purple. I mean, normally I don't struggle with them too much. It's just I kind of just... It's just when you try to pack a bunch of detail, a more detailed character in a simplified form. I think in the past I used to do more like cutesy stuff than actual full bodies, just because I found it simpler for me personally, but I kind of had to move on. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, if this was a less extreme chibiification, then it probably wouldn't be that big of an issue. I don't think people normally use the word chibiification, but yeah, kind of what you see with my model, actually, where I'm trying to pack down a bunch of details, like the heavier little blush. Okay, so we're gonna... Oh, dang. I'll just... This little bit's actually supposed to be darker. Boop. And fill in this detail. Okay. Oh, for sure. I'm gonna lurk. I gotta walk my puppy. Okay, that's fair enough. I'll just continue doing this. Let's see. So, I hope you have a good walk. Okay, so I'm just gonna start filling this, get this heart filled in. Thankfully I have this bright pink saved. Oh, probably don't want it to be that bright. Maybe a bit brighter. My tablet has a little bit of a pink screen issue, so I gotta be a little bit careful with my reds. Yeah, so sometimes the colors are a bit off, but I kind of learned to deal with it most of the time, I think. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a quick background. Okay. Oops. No. So I get an idea what the colors should look like. Oh, let's do this as a flipping mask. Just because sometimes the colors can get a bit messed up. So I'll just fill in this space with that darker color. Just to realize I forgot to add some fish in here. I'm not sure if I really care that deeply about it, but you know, hold on to, you know, I was sort of thinking about what potential sea life it could add, but I'm not sure what kind of Yes, YouTube, I'm still watching. Okay, sorry, I need to get back to Twitch. I'm just gonna check things up. Half thinking about what kind of fish I could add. You know, like maybe a moray. You know, I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, I'll just get back to work. Okay, let's get this lighter color. Okay, so sorry, I'm not supposed to be quiet. Just kind of defeated myself with that bad joke. And I messed up again. Okay. Anyways, let's just get to work. No, you're supposed to hit the piece. Dang it. You know what? I'm just letting it get back down. Control. Nope. No, I don't want to cut the layer. Okay. Control C, Control V. There. Problem solved. Problem solved. Just kind of indicate some rays. I don't know what I'm doing with this background. Alright. So I'm just going to fill this up. What the hell is this? Oh boy. There's a weird mark right here. Oh yeah, it's probably faded down. Yeah, I'm not fixing this, am I? No, I'm not. Trying to fill up the bottom layer again. Okay. Yeah, some layer was just not being affected as much as it should have been. Just wondering what the heck was happening. Okay, since it was clipped down and God. You know what, just screw it. Well, do it as one layer. It's not the end of the world if it's not perfect. Okay. Now part of me is wondering if I really should just stick it up in a moray eel in here. I'll just get some basic shading done real quick. Keep things simple. Off my flu all of a sudden. Alright. Okay. Doesn't need to be complicated shading. Or just this little cutesy art style. Alright, and okay. You know, I was a little bit worried about how I would shade Maria, but I just remembered that he doesn't really get affected by the atmospheric shading because he is a ghost, and I figured he would constantly look like he's standing around in the noontime zone. Oh my god. Put. Okay. This is what happens when you don't do your speaking exercises. This is what happens. Okay. Oh, let's get that airbrush out. Okay, a little bit bluer because we're underwater. Decisions. Okay, let's get this lighter green out. And I'm just gonna get this in. All right. Okay, I'll just make this a little more transparent. Let's just do the actual logos. Now we're going to come in with the add glow. Maybe not add glow. Put on my little thinking cap for a quick second. Yeah, let's just go add glow. No, wink this color. Make it a very loud green, like neon green. And yep, okay. And then he's got a little ghost color. And that's how I tend to do that. So I usually use a cooler green though, so I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna cool this green down a bit. Clear. Yeah, I think this cooler color is gonna work. You know, this Various hair color, or was initially intended to just be a cool green or minty color, but I was messing around with some warmer yellow greens and I realized that it looks quite nice, so that's why this model kind of has more of a yellow green to it. Basically, the hair was meant to be a lot more simple with this design. You know, more similar to what you see on the current model. I sure hope my computer can handle live 2D model. Oops. Okay, that's too much. Just add some glowing effects. There. Oh, wow, it glows. I think it's a ghost or something. Okay. There's the hair. Okay, I'm gonna mess with this a little bit. I'm gonna add some shading colors for a vague indication of the hair growing darker near the top. And I just remember that his hair is supposed to be lighter around the tips, like kind of an inverse of how his tail looks. So I'm just gonna do that. Of course, it makes the highlighting stick out a little less. Oh well. Anyways. Make it a little more transparent. Merge, add another layer. This time as add glow. And now we're going to add the glowy bits to his hair. So, just taking a quick sip. Probably going to have to take a quick break and get another drink soon. I believe we still have some. I think we still have some Powerade in the fridge, so I'm probably just gonna steal one of those. Maybe it'll help give me a little more energy. Alright, so we're just gonna add this little glowy bits. I'm not sure what to call them. I sort of treat them like highlights, but they kind of go harder than highlights because they're also around the edges. I'm not entirely sure when I came up with this design choice. Probably around the earlier part of its design, admittedly. But I'm glad I did. This hopefully makes them stand out a little bit. Let's see. Just marking out my highlighted areas. Then get this a little bit. All right, its edges a bit more drawn out. Damn. Okay. Just gonna be a thick bit right here. You gotta do these bits. That's too thick. It's gonna overlap with the other one. Okay. Ugh. I don't know if anyone else has felt the same way, but does anyone else just get kind of lightheaded when they talk a lot? Because it's gonna sound a little crazy, but I'm just a wee bit lightheaded. So okay, that's got these edges marked. So maybe. I'm also just kind of a extreme introvert, so I'm not used to speaking this much normally. Because I also have gotten a bit lightheaded before sometimes. When at some point I tried like learning French, and I don't know what it is about speaking French, but I got lightheaded. Probably just like it's very guttural speak. Yeah, so you know, hopefully I'll get better at it. Probably like exercising your muscles, but your voice instead. Technically, I think maybe the larynx. I'm not great with human anatomy. I think it might be the larynx that is the muscle. Probably not going to Google it right now. Trying to do my job. Okay. Take a sip. All right. Fill in these bits. You know, put the highlight marks, the actual highlight marks, on once I get these done. All right. I'm wondering if I should draw a get back or be back soon screen, because I was just thinking about getting my other drink, but I was thinking of actually doing my different like screens, like the starting soon and the ending screen. Like I was thinking about doing those in live 2D, but I'm not sure when that would happen. We should totally do that. Be right back. It's essential. So, okay. Do that. Be right back. Is this? Yeah. I mean, part of it is I figured I can just like draw it on here, because this is like my current be right back screen. It's just writing on the canvas. But hold on. I'm just gonna save. You can, yeah. Especially if I like try getting into a little bit of gaming. I'm pretty sure that's going to be more important than the just on my, like I won't be able to just write it in the game. But we'll have to see when I get there. I was thinking maybe the be right back screen could be like my little chibi getting some coffee, because that's usually what happens. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's fair. Some... you know, real life responsibilities and all that. Just gonna fill this in. Okay. Oh. Just keep missing the mark. Okay, let's try using my entire arm to get these marks rather than just my wrist. This is supposed to help people become more steady with their hands if they use their entire arm. Alright, and we can fill this in a bit. Okay. Fill it in. Yeah, real life is tough. We have to go through it anyway. Anyways, so let's get these little bits in. I'm just gonna go a little further with this mark, so it's not exactly even. If I can get it right. Then I'll do this bit. Yep. They sure do. Alright. So, let's fill this in further. And I overdid this a little bit. Oops. In my blinding green selection. Oops. Okay. Just hit outside the line. Oh yeah, and I made sure to get this bit. Cool. Alright. Take a sip. Yeah, let's get those little highlights in. Alright. Okay. Yeah, this should be alright. Just fill it in. Honestly, a bit quicker than I normally go with these. So, let's get this in. I was thinking about doing some of my stream alerts with Live 2D, but I'm not entirely sure how that would work, since I know that stream alerts usually require a GIF. And I don't know if you can make GIFs with Live 2D. Oops. Like, I know you can do normal animations with Live 2D, because it's not just the VTubing, making VTube models. Because I tried doing a little bit of animation with the Clip Studio art, and it's like kind of realizing how little I know about animation. Yeah, I guess that's possible. I just want like little simple animations. Like the donation alert could just be like Varya dancing, and then Varya kind of holding a little fish for the subscriber alert, and then there's the thinking of a raid alert that could just be like a bunch of fish swarming the screen. But yeah, I'll have to figure that bit out. Okay, so let's do a warmer green. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah. A little bit of a pain to worry about. Yeah, at the same time, you kind of want to get our make our streams nice and fancy. Okay, let's do the eyeball. Okay, dark, light. Okay, and then just shade this in. Yeah, it'd probably be a good time to do that kind of thing. Yeah, I was thinking of getting back to my model once the mushroom guy was done with. Then afterward I can do another sketch I've been planning. It kind of sucks because I normally struggle to get things out, but suddenly I have a ton of ideas that I want to do. I'm trying to not stumble over my words so much. Okay, let's get this very saturated color down. Just trying to make this kind of smooth. Right. Yeah. Just a bunch of things to deal with. Ugh. Okay, save. In a similar boat myself. Just, damn it. Okay. Hold on. Okay, let's make the main highlight a little bit darker. Try to make this look work out. We'll do a little green heart for this. Alright. Like what I usually use on Blue Sky. Green heart. Okay, and then we can hit actual white. And that will be our main highlight. Of course, maybe a little bit of dots. So it's glittery. Alright. Oh. Well, I think it's most of the main stuff. Yeah, let's get the outfit some basic shading. Maybe just a cast shadow and some ambient occlusion. Multiply. Do some ambient occlusion right here. And the glowing hair isn't really supposed to affect the lighting on his body just because it's a part of him. And he's supernatural. Okay. And whoop. Let's see how it looks from a distance. That's good enough, I think. Maybe warm it up a little bit. Okay. Let me start merging everything together. And hold on. Why aren't you letting me? Oh yeah, I had to merge the selected layers. Okay, and that's his little ghost body. Thank you. Just trying to... Sorry, I'm trying to focus a little bit. Alright. Nope, dang it. Change to refer to only editing layer. Now we got some color for the line art. And I almost forgot, but I'm just gonna turn this off real quick. Control C, V. I'll double my line art layer, and then I will add a blur so the line art looks a little softer. I'll decrease the blurred art a little bit. Alright. And march down. So then I get this. And there we go. Okay, let's figure out this background a little bit. Let's mess with the heart a bit more. So let's put on a overlay layer. Hard, please. Give a peachier color. Have it hit the back right here. Or because the lighting is coming from the back. Okay. Probably putting too much detail in this lighting, but oh well. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe not. Just okay, I'm just gonna... How about this? Boop. Yeah, it's solid again. Maybe a little indication of lighting. And there. Yeah, I kind of don't want to... What am I going to do with this background then? So I'd rather this be a little more simple. Let's just make it more abstract, I guess. Boop. Okay, I'm gonna darken, maybe. Also less saturated, just so... Now I lighten again. Okay. And we can just throw in some different colors, I guess. Let's get this brighter green. Now we can surround this with a little glow, because I know Varya is supposed to have a little glowing aura around him, because he's a ghost and all. Okay. Alright, sweeping motion. We could put some little dots around. Alright. And there's the bot. The daily bot, I guess. Still not sure how to get rid of these. Now that I think about it, there's maybe a setting for this. Sorry, I'll have to figure this out after the stream. Okay. I also need to remember to add more pinks here, because it's a V-Day. I'm just gonna go to the browser real quick and just need to check up on some things real quick. Okay. Yeah, I can't deal with this right now. Sorry about that. Just make some checkups. You know what? I think I'm gonna finish the little aura around here, and then I'll take a short break. Because get my drink, maybe use the little ghost room, and then yeah. Okay. And I'll figure out what to do with this background real quick to make it a little more interesting. Just don't wanna. No, it's fine. Okay. Alright. Let's just do this. And B R B. Okay. And save and right, and then just grab my see you soon. Sorry about that. Alright, so I took care of what I needed. I got my Gatorade, so I can regain all the electrolytes that I lost just yapping the many calories. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's get on with it. Please laugh. Just please laugh. Please laugh at me. My jokes are funny. Yeah. Okay. Alright, back to work. Let's get this. Oh boy, let's get this blue. I'm gonna some of this pretty blue. Let's see. Actually get some desaturated red. Use that around here. Let it out. Yeah, I'm not real thrilled about this color. I probably should have planned the background out. Planned out a basic background. Yeah. Just try to get more little dots. Maybe put her behind him so it looks like he's kind of moving a little bit. Okay. Here's the part we're all looking for. Little. Hold on. Choose the brush. Precise the brush. Woohoo! Little hearts! Wow! Who would have thought? Amazing! No way! Oh, it's really badly drawn. Wow. Some dots. Maybe a little too powerful. Let's desaturate you a bit. Okay. And let's turn this palette off. It's in the way. Yeah, it's very powerful pink. Oh my god. Should have done this in another layer. Oh well. Okay. And it's a bit better, I guess. Maybe I can just settle with this. So, actually, okay. How about I put a multiply layer over everything? Get to the here. Oh, what happened? Oh, never mind. Get my soft brush, and then I just add a little vignette for the visual interest. And then I can just maybe make this darker a little bit here. Okay, and just desaturate it a bunch. Okay. Now let's get a folder, and I'm just gonna... Essentially, what I'm gonna do is shove everything in this folder. And then what I do is Control-C, V, and then I'll take the copied folder and then just merge it all together. And I'll make another copy of that same image. And I'm going to filter it, put it to Gaussian blur. Let's see. Alright, should be fine. And I'll lower the opacity so it has this little dreamy effect. I don't know if you can see it on stream, but yeah. And I'm gonna try out some chromatic aberration on here. Filter, fat, chromatic aberration. Grab this little X, and boop. I didn't realize that until recently, but yeah, the little X is the center point. Alright, should be okay. And desaturate. And that should be okay. Yeah, okay. Actually, you know what? No. Just like trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Make it pop a little more. Saturate it. No, come on. Just gonna take this color. No. It's not quite working out. How about I just make some more marks? I mean, it's cute up close, but it's just isn't quite landing for me right now. Maybe a highlight on the heart. Pinker! Pinker! Put. Make this look. Make this a bit bigger. Okay. It's alright. Okay, so yeah, I did my layer effects. Oh yeah, on the material. Noise type. Let's drag it up. Large or shrink? I'll shrink. Okay, and then I'll turn this to an overlay layer. And lower the opacity. Let's see. Yeah, give it a little bit of a vintage-y look. And I think that'll be okay. And that's my V-Day piece. It's okay. And I'll go ahead and upload it a bit later. So I'm just gonna check up on some things real quick. Hope you guys don't mind. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to here. Alright, sorry. Just a little bit worn out today. But yeah, I think we can start worrying about this image. So, as I said a bit before, I'm a little stuck on this guy right now. Like, I know there's some noticeable issues with my painting so far, but just not really entirely sure what to do, how to handle things. So, I know there's a shading. You know, maybe I can, dang it. Maybe I can lighten this shading area a bit, because I guess part of the thing is this little section might be just a bit off, with the light being a little more front facing and all that. So yeah, let's try lightening this up. Okay. Let's zoom out a bit. It's helping a little bit. Maybe I can put a lighter color over right here too. I mean, this Dude's kind of muscular, but he's not supposed to be super jacked. So the muscles aren't necessarily meant to be quite that detailed. Oh my god, that's the hair layer. Ugh. No, not the wrong layer. Back. Ah, damn. Yeah, no, I can. Okay. Now we go to the correct layer. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And we lighten things a bit. Just for some better sense of control. Oh. Okay. Then lighten this little area again. Trying to go for a softer look and not necessarily a jacked look. Even though I guess you could say these are quite big. Yeah, I don't think the anatomy here is quite the best. But I just don't have the will to redo all of it. So let's fill this in some more. Okay. Yeah, this should be tighter around this area, I think. Let's darken this section. Okay, zoom out, zoom back in. Let's get more of this area right here for some ambient occlusion. And no. Get the blender. Just blend it out a bit. Probably just gonna hear me sigh a lot more just because I feel like sighing when I look at this. Yeah, this section is actually where the bicep should be. Also just to make it softer because, yeah, it's also one of the further back areas. Ugh. Just scratching myself. Thankfully I have a little bit of a list going on. Usually I would put my little list in the beginning of the stream, but yeah, not today. I just wrote it out on my warm-up sketchbook where I do my little warm-ups on. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I still need to worry about this collarbone. Kind of worried if it pops out a little too much. Or if it pops out, it should pop out evenly. But it seems like just the one clavicle is showing off into the world. So let's get going, I guess. And we could do with darken this a little bit. Alright. Okay. Maybe we can calm down here a bit more. I'm just gonna darken this further. Let's make it cooler. Okay. Ambient occlusion, I guess. Oh god, it looks so muddy. Ugh. happening here? Just erase some of this. Ugh. This just doesn't look so good. You're looking too good. Just keep this little zone simplified, because it's not really important, but it's bad enough to be distracting. Okay, hair layer. I'm gonna bring it down a little further. God, I hope no one looks too closely to this image. I don't want people to see how much of a mess this is. Okay. I'm still in the hair layer. Okay, body. Okay. Let's get this cast shadow. Deeper. Oh, it's too light. Ruler. Okay. Ugh. Zoom out. Ugh. I need to practice drawing next more. It's something I realized I still struggle with. Oops. Too late. Let's match you. Okay. Alright. Oops, I just realized I forgot to record. Because I like to record my streams for my YouTube channel, or the VOD channel at least, but I forgot to hit that button today. Whoops. Maybe I can just download it off Twitch, hopefully. And that way I can just dump it on YouTube. Not that the stream was especially exciting, but it'd be nice to have it all. Okay, you know what, let's just think of what I should do next. Let's put my little piggy cap on. Hold on. Wearing the wrong hat for this. Just take it off and take it back on. Okay. Woohoo! Okay, let's actually look at my image. I just feel kind of lost right now. Like, what do I do now? Just gotta stare at it, I guess. Hold on, I'm just gonna hit this, and I'm going to okay, text. To stare at this and figure out what is. Okay, and enter. Enter. All right. Very big. Not sure why. I need to get this out of my mouth. Okay. Yeah, so Yeah. Alright. You know what if I... Oops. Oh, thank God I have my lip slot. God. It looked like such a much... Okay. You can just... Okay. Let's see what's going on. Just show my face into the eye thing. Like, I know I should probably work on this hand a bit more. Ugh, man. Let's see. I also need to work on my hair a little bit more. And hands at Halo, I know that. I don't know if you can hear my voice change. I also could highlight the top of his head a bit more. There's also cast shadow and everything. You know what, let's... I guess I could try messing with this a bit. Have it written as ball. Okay. Okay, I'll turn this... hide this real quick. Okay. Well, it's still from this... still this color. And I'll do a very half-assed attempt at shading. Just give it a little bit of volume, I guess. I can desaturate it a bunch. Have it look a little bit abstracty or more interesting. I don't want it to be too stand out too much. Yeah, I could probably see that probably notice I'm a little more negative all of a sudden. Just not super satisfied where this is going. I'm also just getting really fed up with this image. I want to move on. I want to move on. Dang it. Yeah, Mycelium Rebirth. I wonder if there should be more green on the back of the head here, or I should just remove all the green, because it looks kind of off right now. Oh yeah, I want to get this done. Okay, let's see how it looks from... What if I made this overlay? Will it look better? I'm looking between my two screens because the tones are a little different between the two. You know, one is the pinkish tint, and my main laptop screen is actually quite desaturated, so... see if what I could do. Okay. I don't know about this, man. Let's undo those. Maybe desaturate it more. So is it? Yeah, just a very minuscule effect. Okay. I'll just cover up these green bits too. If I want to make it green, I can just do it on a separate layer. I mean, I've been wanting to be less dependent on layer modes, because I think it's had a bit of a negative effect when I've grown a bit too dependent on them. However, in some ways, they're still very helpful. I feel like there's snot coming up into my nose. I'm just gonna cough real quick. Stretch. Oh, okay. Yep, excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I gotta reduce the green here. Let's mark out these areas once again. Yeah, just get pink. Just cover it up, cover it up. Cover up your sins. Okay. Alright. Ugh. Pink, pink, purple, blue, but no green. Okay. I wonder if someone just pops in wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Alright. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, look, there's green down here. Yeah. Cover it up, cover it up. It's not the most noticeable, at least. Okay. And this blue bit is actually supposed to reference those blue streaks on the lower sections of the hair, so probably try to keep that bit in. Though it doesn't look that great either. Maybe mix some more purple in there. Lighten it slightly. And okay. Okay. I think I'm going to be honest, a small part of myself is a bit tempted to just stop because I'm growing a bit tired. But I guess we'll try to keep going a bit longer. Ugh. This hand is very transparent. Let's get the tops, the upper sections. My hands don't normally look quite this rough, but anyways. Okay, so let's get this going. Fill it in. Okay. Just let's blend it a bit so they look a little bit softer. And I can color in these in between sections. Maybe I can line the outsides too, so they stand out a bit more, maybe. Alright. We're gonna zoom out now. It does look better, actually, now that I think about it. Now let's just... I'm gonna add some coarse shadow to these parts so it stands out a bit more. It looks like a mess up close, but from afar it's not that bad, unlike the other one. Or it looks bad both up close and far away. Okay. Alright, so... and that back up. Okay. So, time for highlighting. Okay, oops. Yeah, let's get these little bits. There could be lighting from there. Okay. Just hit some highlighting here. Zoom out. Okay, let's blend it a bit. On this hand specifically, because too much. Okay. Let's get our highlight color. Ooh. So right here, this little thumb. Choo, choo, choo. Yeah, too sharp, too sharp. Alright. Should make it very pale. Okay. Alright. Down. Alright, so I think I'm gonna line it a little bit just so it stands out a bit more. And alright. Okay, his thumb. Why? Yeah, I clipped it. Made a clipping mess on accident. It's a little awkward now. It's like, where is it? Where's my lining? Oh, it's... yeah. Alright. I think I just made it look worse. Okay, I'll just... maybe no lining. Okay, so I know I have a cast shadow layer for it. Yeah. Now I want to make this cast shadow down here a little bit stronger, because I'm not super impressed with how it looks right now. Some ambient occlusion, basically, rather than a cast shadow. Alright. Yeah, this section doesn't have the best, strongest cast shadows, so... Just make it a little more, give it a little more strength. Also, I want to go down to the ground layer and blend this a little bit out more. I also want to hide the section. And that's too much. Yeah, I want to... there. Now it's a mess. So a little bit more. Let it out a little bit. Why don't I? Okay. Now we can go to this section and just soften the shadows here. Alright. Basically, just a lot of fidgeting with this. I'm gonna take a sip. Let's see. How about I hit this with a saturation layer? I mean, I guess it's okay with the saturation. But yeah, I guess I should just highlight this section. Maybe give a stronger highlight on this skull. Sorry, just stopping and staring at this at the moment. I'm gonna check the browser real quick too. Okay. Let's flip the canvas. It's alright. Let's see. You know, I think I should lighten this little stretch here, so let's go to body. Okay. Yeah, this little bit needs to be lightened, like the rest of the arm right here. Like... More! Ah, hold on. Okay. Yeah, you too. Other arm. Gotta work on you. Okay. Okay. Hopefully it looks slightly better. Okay, so let's get to the hair. Highlighting. You want to go on top or lower? That's the thing. Yeah, let's just get that overlay there. Pop. Shoot. Maybe not overlay. Yes, we could go. Shoot. Okay, let's... Okay, there's this. And we can erase out that. Of course, you wanna... Alright. You know, I don't necessarily hate how it looks right now. Yeah, I'll just leave as a softer search. And I'll just hit these little bits. Maybe erase a little bit parts of them, so it looks like it's not as heavily hairbrushed looking. Tone it down at least. Let's see. Need to get back to OBS. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the 8 million tons of hair down here. Yeah, let's just get that taken care of. No, not like that. No, not like that. Looks lovely. Okay, there's little bits. These bits. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Shoo. Okay. Tone it down this blue part. We're just trying to, yeah, basically start erasing little bits of it. Okay. Hold a second. fan of that one. Okay. Might be okay. Start racing again. How do we do that? Okay. Alright. Zoom out. Okay. Ooh, stretch. Arm exercises. Yeah, I think. Wondering if this is a little too powerful. Tone it down a bit. Also, this should be a little more forward facing, I realized, because again, it's a forward leg. Okay. I'm getting a little bit of a headache now, too. Sorry. Okay. And this maybe? No. Alright, I guess I'll just go ahead and merge it. What just happened? Ooh, yuck. Yeah, I don't like that change too much. Hold on. I'll just add as light. Hair light, I guess. So it looks really rough when it's merged down. Okay. So... Probably don't need that much on the skull except for this frontal area, which I wanted. Wrong layer. Okay. Correct layer now. So just gonna rub a little bit of a highlight on this forehead area. Okay, I won't worry about it too much. Okay, how about the ground? We'll have a different layer. Go with a lighter green. And I will basically have it be lighting for the moss lighting. Of course, I'm gonna just deset or lower the opacity a lot so it doesn't stand out too much, but I want a little more variation in this moss. Okay, wait, this little stretch. Okay. This was way too bright. Oh god. No, it just saturate. Oh, thank you, Demi. And I see that's alright. Thanks for sticking around. I'm just fiddling with this at this point. Hopefully I can finish this up sooner than later. I want to get it done by next Monday, actually, so let's desaturate more. Okay. That's 0 opacity. So hell at 2. Alright. Just a warning, I might end sometime soon, because I am getting a bit tired. Yeah, my streaming endurance still isn't necessarily the strongest, so Okay. What if I lowered the general shading there? 25. Ugh. Let's see. I'm just gonna send this to multiply. Let's get this bright blue. Let's see. Okay. Wonder if I should darken this general piece. It's just looking a little bit garish for me at the moment. I'm just gonna try to unify this a bit, or at least tone down the general colors. Yes, might be okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put down another general shading layer. So hopefully unify some of the image. Okay. Now we're gonna get a dark blue. Hey. Sorry, just fiddling with something. So let's have you be a lot more. Yeah, this should be okay. Use the watery brush right here, and I'll blend it out once it's all down. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna focus. Alright. Okay. I've been thinking that I need a little toggle for my PNG tuber where it just says focus on my forehead. Or that, or a little cap that says focus. Sometimes I just need to stop and pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see. Carry out this section because it's out of the way. Okay. Yeah, this rounded area. Just round out the area around the head. You know, just have it around the edges of it. Alright. Just put this in the socket. Alright. Yeah, it's sitting. Okay. Okay. Round you out. Okay. start blending with the smooth watercolor brush instead of the wet lead blender, just because I want to get it to softness more quickly. The great softening. Okay. Let's see. Shove my face into my tablet again. Alright. Not best with major edits, but well. Just seeing these anatomy issues when it's like a little too late to do anything about it. Alright. Hold on. Check the little list real quick. I guess I did all the little things I've written down. Guess it's just time to start screwing around a little bit. Let's see. How about I get overlay layer and just start messing with the colors for a bit. Ah! No! Wrong layer! Wrong layer! Ugh. Damn it. Okay. Alright. Got it. I'm gonna see what we can do. Just basically throwing around a bunch of bright colors. Ah! Yeah, just lag. Ooh, very, very glowy. Okay. Okay, so... whoosh. Okay. Let's get a purpley color. Just smearing colors everywhere. Let's see how that looks. Oops. And I'll look at it from OBS just because I see how it. Because this current screen is more saturated. Yeah, I don't know about this. Maybe if I put it at 1. You can't even see any difference. Yeah. I'm just going to delete this. How about a vignette? So Vin. Purple. Okay. Of course we're gonna put it at multiply. Okay. make it a little lopsided because our point of focus is around there. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to take a break. So I think maybe it's time to just maybe stop the stream for now. Or at least stop it for today. Hold on. And then I could probably just work on this further later. So, thanks for coming to my stream. And I hope the rest of your day goes well. And, have happy V-Day, of course. And I guess that's a wrap. Okay. Sorry, hold on. Do a little bow. Yep. See you later. Okay, and good day.